Not sure if you can even see me. It's pretty dark there. You see that? I'm on the bus at 4, maybe it's closer now to 5 in the morning. Heading for Saranda. Had a little, intestinal obstacles going on the bus yesterday. Still feels a little dicey today, but I think I'll make it. About a 5-hour drive or so down to Saranda. So I'll talk to you then. Ciao. Good morning. Good morning again. Still morning. That was quite an experience, I'll tell you. That was quite an experience. At the wee hours of the morning and that bus ride. I tell you what, I was just, that was it. I'm losing my tolerance as I get old for long bus rides. Like 5 hours, that was about it. I couldn't have sat on that bus for much longer than 5 hours. That was exactly 5 hours. But no, that was pretty cool. Glad to see it done. Glad to see it done. So my first impressions of Saranda is, wow, this is going to be great. It's a lot of tourists, but I'm planning to stay here for a while, a few months. So I imagine, like it's mid-September now, I'm imagining even in the next couple of weeks probably, the tourists are going to reduce considerably. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, extraordinary ride across Albania. Like it was just beautiful, but the whole thing was really nice. But that last quarter leg of the journey was insane. It was breathtakingly beautiful. I was totally blown away by how incredible it was, like driving over the mountains to come into Saranda. Just incredible. So I kept, from the window of the bus, I kept trying to take these little film clips of the stuff I was seeing, but it was first of all, I don't think you ever really capture it, right? It never feels quite the same film as when you see it in person, because you just have the narrow frame. It's somehow the expansiveness of not having a frame just gives it a totally different sort of feeling. But it was amazing. The other thing too is that a lot of the times I was, because you can't see out the front, you can only see out the side, and often the stuff that's sort of interesting is there and gone before you have time to film it and even open up the camera. So the stuff that seemed interesting that I caught was stuff that tended to be far away because it takes longer to pass. The stuff that's closer zips by too quickly, that kind of thing, right? So I've got all these tiny little clips. I don't know if any of them are any good or how they'll sort of weave together when I edit them together. So. But this will be at the end, that's what I'm thinking. So you already have seen them, so you'll know whether it worked out or not. You can tell me whether you thought it worked or not. But but I made it, and I'm in Saranda. And this is a pretty nice apartment. I'm not going to do an apartment tour because I'm not sure if I'm going to stay, because it's kind of, right now it's quiet, but I'm on a main street here, and it's actually been pretty noisy in the short time that I've already been here. So I don't know about this whole sleeping situation here, but otherwise pretty nice apartment. But if I do decide to stay, I'll do an apartment tour and take you on a little walk of the town. Pretty cute little town, I think. But I'll do all that tomorrow or the day after, depending upon how I decide to proceed. So anyways, that's the conclusion of the trip from Tirana to Saranda. Yeah, Tirana to Saranda, and we'll see how it goes. I'll touch base with you in a couple days. We'll see whether this is where I'm staying. I think the town might well be. The apartment, kind of 50-50 at this point, even though pretty nice apartment. All right, talk to you later. Bye.